Good afternoon, everybody. Lundlubber here. Today, we're bringing you our Vault video on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. We had a couple changes of schedules, well, I did with my wife yesterday, so I was unfortunately unable to play at all yesterday. So I've still got my vaults kind of sitting here waiting, ready to go. So what I'm going to do today is actually go through, get these opened up, and get this video uploaded as soon as possible. We did have 3 vaults last week. We've got the Warlock, who has 3 myth vaults, the Paladin, who has 3 myth vaults, and then a new character that we started playing this week, our Mage, also has 2 myth vaults, not 3, only 2. Regardless, we're going to get going. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Warlock. We'll just kind of go down the list today and see what we've got going on. This week, we're going to have Horrific Visions added into the mix of things that we can do alongside the turbo boost. There's just a lot kind of getting layered on with the season right now. We've done some of the turbo boost, upgraded some of the gear past the item levels that we've had in the previous weeks, but now we're looking at Horrific Visions, getting some new weapon enchants and stuff like that. So first off, we'll start with the Warlock. We're in Destruction Loot Spec. We'll go ahead and get this bad boy opened up and see what we've got. Okay, I guess I only had 2 on the Warlock. I thought I had more than that, but whatever. We've got 2 choices here. The Myth Shoulders, which I'm probably going to end up taking, or the Myth Bracers. First Mastery, that's fine. We can catalyze that, and it's just item level higher upgrades and higher stats. More intellect and stamina, stuff like that. So Warlock, we're getting some Myth Shoulders, which we do like to see. I always like to see some of those big slots, right? Shoulders, helmet, chest, pants, in a higher upgrade track, realistically. Keystone, we got the Motherload 11, so we'll be good to go there. Pretty easy choice on the Warlock, fortunately. I don't imagine that the Paladin's choice is going to be that easy. Another thing that we're looking forward to for the rest of the turbo boost as well is getting those puzzling cartel chips, right? The dinar system that was added. Warlock, I think, got a Jastor Diamond. Paladin, I got the Shield. And then my Mage, I think I got the Moxie Jug trinket from the raid. Paladin, we're looking at Protection Loot Spec. Let's see, we for sure have 3 myth slots on this guy. Let's see what we've got. Myth Pants, probably going to be the one that we take, realistically. Same situation that we had with the Warlock, right? Better upgrade track. We can catalyze this. We've got plenty of charges sitting around. I don't care to get a big red button. It's already got Leech. It's not a horrible trinket for Prop Pally, but I'm still just not that into it. Myth Shield would have been nice, except for the fact that we just bought the Galleytech limited edition shield. The proc rate on that isn't as high as I was hoping, but it's still not bad. Hero 8 of 8 shield. So Paladin gets Myth Pants. Again, we like to see those 4 main tier slots. The gloves aren't as good position-wise. And then we've got a Theater of Pain 12 on this guy. Yeah, the gloves aren't as high stats, but next one, the one I'm actually really looking forward to, is now our Mage. We've been playing Arcane Mage for the past week or so, and then Monday night, I think I stayed up pretty late doing 4 10s on that guy. I think we even did 1 11. I'm not the greatest at Arcane Mage right now, but I'm certainly not, super dog shit. We're in Arcane Loot Spec, and we'll see what we got. Get 2 choices for Myth, and then we get one hero piece, because we did quite a few keys. A Myth Dagger, which is Haste Versatility, which is a very good stat layout for us. That may end up being a pretty solid choice, but then we also have Myth Haste Versatility Chest, which that is the one piece that I wouldn't want catalyzed, is my chest, because this chest piece exists. So I'm gonna, like a good WoW player, I'm gonna sim that real quick, and then we'll see between those 2 what's gonna be the better choice. We'll do copies of those, and then we'll also max out our crests, and we'll put them at max item level just to see. Obviously, the max item level one's gonna be a better choice. than the regular one, but I still just want to take a little look-ski. When I was looking at the horrific visions and everything like that, the weapon enchants that you get for rewards, every single class that I play, fortunately, wants the Greater Void Ritual, which is pretty much just like Ascension again. So those that get Ascension, you're almost double dipping from Ascension at that point. That's going to be pretty straightforward to get to. So I'll be starting that process more than likely today, starting to figure that out. Okay, we've got the results. Oh, it's not going to sim right because it's not letting me replace the tier. So we're going to have to make a couple corrections to that. I don't have anything else to... I could catalyze this. Convert to catalyst item. Yeah, so we'll catalyze that, and then we'll run it again, and we'll see what happens. Should be a pretty quick sim, though. And this is just single target. We can make some adjustments to the sims later on if we want to, but this will give me just a better idea. Essentially, I take that chest piece, and then, like, I catalyze pants or something to take that 2-piece slot. And then we move up from there. I'm still missing... I still have Explorer shoulders and gloves on this guy, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, that doesn't really look right. But for some reason, it is saying weapon over chest piece. So I'm going to have to take a look at some of that. We're going to go to Archon and double check a couple of things. This ended up being a little bit more involved than I thought. Yeah, this is one of the better weapons, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I guess really it just comes down to simming it. I think it's gonna end up being the dagger, and then I'll probably just have to spam run stuff in order to get the so let's see, that's a 3300 intellect. Yeah, I guess the base not that much more. The weapon just ends up being a lot more impactful. So we're taking the weapon. Not what I expected, but it actually makes sense. And then we'll try to farm the offhand. Which is actually, we don't even need to farm the offhand, actually. We have the offhand that we want, which is Ace Versatility. So we just get these two upgraded as a pair, and then that's going to work actually super well for Arcane Mage moving forward. So, that's what we've got for Vaults today. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in to watch this. Apologize I couldn't get to this yesterday. And then we'll see you guys potentially later today. Granted, yes, like I said, Wednesday. But for sure tomorrow on Thursday when we start doing some more stuff. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure to subscribe below and follow my Twitch when I go live. And you'll be able to see all the stuff happening in real time. But I appreciate it, and everybody have a great rest of your day.